Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko told me to watch out for her, Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. Aw, damn. Shit's getting real. What is up with that music? 100 Mile Dash, pain of a junk food junkie. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. So, let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
It's pretty high, and it also has golden armor. Oblivion reference for those of you who don't understand. He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Wow. Yasuhiro is actually kind of right for once. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Ellipsis. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
I'm gonna write on my blog about that. She didn't snap back at you. But talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. Damn, she's pretty submissive. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about
And you're okay with that, Toko? Maybe. Jeez, just how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Now the real question is, where the hell should I start exploring? So, we're just going to be looking around for clues, I guess, which I have no idea where to even start. I would guess, like, the 4th floor, because I remember the last time I played this, we got to the 4th floor, I think? Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're on the 4th floor, so I guess we should start there. But I have no idea where to start looking. In terms of, like, what room I should go to. I guess I should try the data lab. But I think that's locked. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think we ever really investigated the principal's office. Headmaster, whatever. Oh wait, no, that's locked too. Right. Oh wait, there's another floor. We unlocked another floor. That's right, yeah, I completely forgot. Every time you finish a trial, you unlock another floor. God damn it, how could I forget that? So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. Doesn't this entire school feel unpleasant, though? I mean, you could pretty much make that argument for everything that's happening here, I would guess. What the hell is that? Is this this looks like a dojo. It's the Shenmue dojo. Hey, cherry blossoms. One of the things that Japan is most known for. The target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. And we got a Monokuma coin for that. Well, at least Makoto has better eyesight than I do. I'm nearsighted, so I don't think I'd really be able to see that very well. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Mikuro Ikusaba.
We've
The
seen this
16th
flashback
student
before,
lying
game.
hidden somewhere
I don't
in
need to see it again.
the one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko. I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey,
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
so then.
We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before. That's what happens when you talk to Kyoko. Okay, there's really nothing else. Wait. Samurai armor. A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. It's extremely Japanese. I don't know, it's not like we're in Japan or anything. At least I think we are. Wait, I don't think I've seen everything there is to see. Well, what else is there to see? Okay, we've looked at the targets. What about the trees? Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom.
Hey,
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? Yeah, that's true. It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? More Monokuma coins. Now we have 277. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old school public bathhouses. That really did not help. That did not help our investigation at all, Makoto. I think now we've seen pretty much everything there is to see in here. Yes. That's pretty much everything. Okay, so that was the dojo. What else do we have in here? What the hell is this? It leads right into heaven. Heaven's light. I guess. I don't know. What the growing plants in here? Are we growing weed too? Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? And are there actually chickens in there? Holy shit, there is. This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? No, they're actually mutant chickens. They'll transform and try to eat you. Transform into fucking giant monsters. Monster chickens. Well, considering the world this takes place in, that wouldn't surprise me. Like, they don't eat people or lay... Wow, I was just joking about that. I did not even see that he was about to say that. They don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. That would be pretty cool, though. It seems safe. But one can never be too sure. There, step away from the chicken coop, you'll get eaten. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love those little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly? 5. You know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6. At least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30%.
It's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. And I can see why this guy was held back in school. Is that another? Yep, that's the camera. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? What about the shed? Just to be sure, I should take a look in that tool shed. Y'all been masturbating in my woodshed? This place seems totally disorganized, from a lawnmower to a fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. And leaning against the back wall, is that a pickaxe? Oh, there it is. Huh, there's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Are you fucking serious, Makoto? That was Mondo's. Mondo had a jacket that said Crazy Diamond. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually going to take care of the lawn? I bet the grass is just all fake. I think that's pretty much it. Yep. What about that giant plant over there? Whoa! What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
Watch out! Huh? That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it, and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the plant's all like, snap, and your flesh is all like, blah, 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 I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty frickin' amazing if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak had added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist, although they don't go here anymore, they died during the tragedy. By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, and even people, so it's totally good for the environment. Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. Better keep your distance from Monokuma, too. I think that's pretty much all there is to see in here. Yep. Oh, wait a minute, what is this? There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? It's for the sprinklers! Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. Yup, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. Why did Monokuma blush about that? Or do you have some kind of water fetish? Maybe you do. I'm gonna tell everyone! Okay then. Can we leave now? Damn it. What have we not seen? Okay, we've seen the control panel for the sprinklers. Maybe we haven't talked to Yasuhiro enough?
Yo.
At first, I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling.
You know?
Oh, but the plants are real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax.
What the heck?
Yeah. Yasuhiro's gonna start growing weed here. That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why? Is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface. Beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. Yeah, that's right, they're gonna eat you. They're mutant plants. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is nigh.
they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action.
Well,
I'm serious. Okay. We're gonna step away. We're gonna slowly step away. And, we're gonna forget that happened. And that he said that. So what else is there on this floor? Oh, hey, Oi. What you doing? This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. Okay. That was very informative. Thank you, Oi. Oh, it's raw. It's fucking raw. It's locked. It's locked because it's raw. We came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says biolab. A biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. It kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Yep, Dr. Frankenstein's working in there. Don't disturb him. Is there anything else? I mean, I see some classrooms. I've been to the dojo. I've been to whatever that room is with the plants. Yes, the botany botany room, whatever you call it. I'm trying to think what I haven't seen. I know we have not been to that bio room, but we can't get in there because it's locked. And we've been in here. We've been in the dojo. We haven't been in the class. Oh, I guess we should check the classrooms. Just to, I guess just to check them. Although there's probably nothing there. Oh, somebody stomping Monokuma. Where's my map? Here we go. Classroom, yeah. Dojo. Lab. Oh, hey, Toko. Huh? Did she want to talk to me about something? Toko, what's wrong? But she can't. She's taken a vow of silence because of Byakuya. Is she trying to say something? I think she's almost... just a little more and I might get it. Nope. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. Go away. She just let her shoulders drop. She looks so sad, I guess she gave up. That's supposed to be Makoto. Can't... haha, catch me if you can. Wait up, I'm gonna punish you. And then I guess that's Kyoko saying gross. Okay. What the fuck? What is with these drawings? Wow. Where's Byakuya? I haven't found him yet. What the fuck? What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled... it was sour, pungent, impossibly rank. It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying... it's the smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood? There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced this smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have...
What? My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me.
If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened.
No. It's quite the opposite.
The opposite?
Yup, let me give you an itty-bitty, eegee-squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it.
What?
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs. But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day. So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier.
What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? What is the meaning of all this, Monokuma?
Well, I don't fucking know. You tell me.
There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of the murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. Okay. Oh, chalk outlines and what the... an eye for an eye. Oh, wait. Bloodstain. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the blood stains are dry. And their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. Is this is all really blood? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. You find all this interesting, don't you? And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way I can keep up with someone like that. So Byakuya, what's your opinion on all this? Byakuya? What about what Monokuma just told us? It's like I'm not even here. He's just been lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard, or is he just flat out ignoring me? Probably both. What else is there here that we haven't observed yet? We've observed the blood, the chalk outlines. Yep, that's the chalk outlines. Pretty much nothing else here. Yep. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. Well, I found a room full of blood and chalk outlines and looked pretty disturbing, so... Oh, and also there's a giant plant in the school that might eventually eat us. One after another, everyone made their way into the dining hall. And before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team.
That's like reverse positive thinking.
Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best.
Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what's everyone discovered. Okay, well, let's go with the waifu first.
Okay.
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access.
The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
Dead bodies. If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss or tyrant or... Was that a Resident Evil reference?
We're not in a horror game, though.
Well, we might as well be. Actually, no, we literally are in a... Well, we're in a game, but it's not really a horror game. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
Well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too. Alright. Oi.
Yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to kind of be Sakura's job, but... Anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school.
What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why do you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor. Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right?
Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of the school.
All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery.
But
But that's the hardest part.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, not sure. We absolutely will make it out of this, no matter what it takes.
Or we will make it out. Whatever. Byakuya? By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no. Strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Every body's smell, concentrated.
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
so in
I can
other
only
words-
think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed there?
Stop! Seriously, I'm going to throw up.
It can't.
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh?
You're thinking of the same thing then. My theory is, the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago.
The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
In other words,
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
it's all
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors. I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right. It's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us has ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Toko? Although she's taken a vow of silence and she can't talk. Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey.
Well, 'cause you told her to zip it or whatever. Ah, I'd forgotten about that. Jesus, man. I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you.
You honor me, Master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem.
Please tell me you took a shower. Seriously? You're just gonna take it?
Shut up and don't interrupt me when the Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor, and something caught my attention. It was this.
A knife?
Whoa, that thing is huge, like Rambo size.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in a classroom?
How would I? No.
Very suspicious.
What are you gonna use that? What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? She's gonna kill us all. She's gonna become Genocide Jill and just kill everybody in the school.
I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just lying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer.
Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her.
Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
What's your
I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous.
So what to do?
So,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
okay.
Then that's that. Plot twist. Makoto is actually Monokuma this whole time. He's going to kill all of you. You've doomed yourselves. Hold on. Don't I get a say?
It's all clear.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure that's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes. But fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko.
Do I still have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You've made a valuable discovery. Good job.
Huh? Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would ever experience such a dream. I feel so strange. So strange. Really strange. Oh no. Okay, seriously, just go to your room or something. Jesus Christ. Nobody wants to see you fucking orgasm here. Christ. Holy shit. Why do we keep her around? Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. Man, you must be accomplishing something if it makes Yasuhiro feel sad.
You know?
Not in a particularly good way, though. Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Monokuma said that was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful. It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. That thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in here. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know. Well, of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hiro. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is? Hey, come on! You don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. That kinda does. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again?
Don't worry, you just answered it.
Pretty much. Oh wait, there were other things that Hiro wanted to talk about. Chicken coop. There are a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right. Five chickens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chickens.
I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat, then we can make fried chicken. Or barbecue. Decisions. Oh, or how about raw? Cause there's nothing fresher than raw, right? Ew,
Fucking raw chicken? What the fuck? What's wrong with you? You're gonna eat raw chicken? You're gonna get sick. I'm pretty sure that'd kill you. Yeah, even Hiro thinks you're a fucking idiot for doing that.
You know?
And I didn't think you could be stupider than Hiro. Tool shed. You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe?
What?
Huh? What's about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy Diamond.
yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
It's true.
I don't just think. I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Huh? Where? Ah, that's it. I remember. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right.
But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not pop.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here, and Monokuma confiscated it?
Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to the Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all.
Huh? Then what did?
Yo.
Well, what I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help.
How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower?
I don't know, maybe I can use it to make crop circles or something. Yeah, that's it, I'm gonna make crop circles. And we can use those to call for help.
What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know.
You know?
I think he's gone a little bit more crazy. Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet.
I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been.
Yep, he's been listening to too much Alex Jones. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo.
So, now what do we do? Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way.
Jeez, just how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger.
So, what is it you want to figure out?
Kyoko's identity. Huh?
Well,
The hell does that mean?
Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko is Kyoko, right?
Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us.
Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right?
It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So Kyoko, it's time you told us.
I can't. What? Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So,
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am.
You have no memory?
You mean... amnesia?
Well, it's just one anime cliche after another.
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
this is very suspicious.
You can't be serious right now, can you?
I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
however,
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us. Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
hey,
What are you going to do? Torture me?
Oh yeah, torture me. Well, he already does that with Toko, so... Nothing so barbaric as
It's
that.
all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like that...
That's fine.
Fine. I understand. Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool! Why do you refuse to talk?
Because...
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
However...
The worst school, where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Huh?
Hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us, and without a word began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you are going?
goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
but
That's kind of what I'm wondering half the time. I think you went too far, taking her room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her, enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, of your heart beating. It grates on me. Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus, this situation, it's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. The fuck? What's going on? What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
because, I mean,
Cause, look. Oh, look who it is. It's you! How long have you been standing there? I'm very, very angry! Angry at what? At the thief! Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you. There's a thief in your midst. What? My precious! They stole it! Your precious?
I had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Yes. Betrayed me! Betrayal!
Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up! I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck was that all about?
so,
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean?
It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and be able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that?
Guess what time it is, kids? It's grape time! I'm gonna grape you in the mouth.
Blah, 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 blah. Go to sleep, children.
Uh-oh, we need to get out of here.
No?
We can talk about this more tomorrow, about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms. Don't go wandering around.
well,
Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Ah, that's right. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it would be in my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... Well, too late. Go to sleep. Oh, Okay. Meh. As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Better go check it. Oh, hey. Were you, worried about me? Kyoko. I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. Oh. Sounds kinky. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko. Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during the nighttime, but I can't just not go.
Hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay. I'm used to it. Indeed.
so then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
so,
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
however,
The lock was broken. What?
correct,
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
indeed.
Well, if the lock was broken, why the hell couldn't we get in there? Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So, Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us?
That's right.
That's right. So that we can uncover whatever secrets might lay hidden within. She did that for us? She violated the school regulations to help us? She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then, what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Yes,
This
Mukuro
student
Ikusaba.
Lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
Sounds pretty
Watch out
serious.
for her.
I wonder if she is actually hidden somewhere. Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt that I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind? Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
So,
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go and find it. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't. That's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us,
is that right?
but they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky. Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
Hey,
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high when I think what might happen if we fail.
why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much. After all, with minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope Speak Academy at your discretion.
No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought.
I see.
I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis.
Correct.
What? In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules, or adhere to them no matter what? In other words, we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? But...
You spend all your time trying to avoid danger. You'll never move forward.
Yep, she's got a point there. We know the danger, but that risk means solving the mystery. We have no choice. Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized. I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and I wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Huh? What's this?
True.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something ever happens?
However,
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and a death without meaning is unappealing.
hey,
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it, just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey,
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
indeed.
Well, there's that too. Huh? You mean there's something else?
Well,
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that
so
easily.
then,
Okay then, shall we begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? I'll give it my best shot.
Goodbye.
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine. I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out here. I've got a bone to pick with you. Then, a few moments later.
Monokuma appears!
Well, this is a surprise, you being the one to call me out. Hey, by the way. Huh? What were you and Kyoko up to, going to the bathhouse, just the two of you, in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet. So wet and warm. I bet you guys... Removed to conform with local and international censorship laws. All over her, didn't you? Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-rated exploits. Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance camera in the bathhouse? Bullseye! Or is it maybe just because the lens got all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? You found out! Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
Need something?
Anyway, you went to all the trouble to get me out here. Now what do you want? Oh, well, there's just something I wanted to confirm with you.
Say what?
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella?
Actually,
But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Actually there is. Seriously?
my entire
Then,
existence.
what am I? My entire existence.
Kind of.
That's enough. I'll get struck if I think about it too much. So what did you really want to ask me? So he's gonna have the Teddy dilemma from Persona 4 and asking who he really is. Oh, well, you told us earlier that your Precious had been stolen. What's this Precious of yours?
What do you think?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but... Is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me? You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be 100 megaton frickin' kidding me! You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get the best honey or yours in breeding tips. This is just crazy. Are all pubescent teen boys as nutty as you? God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and censored. That's it. What was the second thing? It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that? I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out.
Damn. Monokuma, that was some copious amounts of salt right there. He's pretty salty about us dragging him out here like that. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Phew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? Maybe. I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep.
It's the Monokuma Theater!
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
Shameless self-promotion. Okay. I don't know what to say about any of this. God of War? Is this God of War? Starring Sakura? Yeah, it looks like it takes place in a Greek setting, so I would guess so. Oh god. Monokuma's the final boss. Ares! Sakura's Revenge, the game the world has been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been cancelled. Of course, there's enough people. If enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? Buy Danganronpa. Hoo-hoo. Holy shit. Again.
This super stylish, super fashionable game was cancelled during development. But it'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too.
That's right. Do what Monokuma says, guys. You better buy it right now. Buy Vitas and buy Danganronpa. Do both of them at the same time.